Hi everyone, I am Ruby Dela Cruz. In this video we discuss the job analysis. Let's move on to the next slide. In this slide it mentions about the overview of this chapter. The first one is the importance of job analysis, followed by analysis procedure, which it consists, what information should be collected and how can the information be collected. Next one is job description, summarize the data, followed by job analysis, globalization and automation. And the last is, judging job analysis. Before we start, what is job analysis first? When we say job analysis, it is a systematic method to discover and describe similarities and difference among job. It presented in two things, which is, job description and job specification. Job description, it is a task, duties and responsibilities that make up the job. Example hours, assistant responsibilities is track and update hourly employee leaves of absence. However, job specification, it compose knowledge, skills, ability and other characteristic to perform the job. For example, communication skills and technical skills. Next we have, structure based on job, people and both. Job-based structure. Look what people are doing and the expected outcome. Next, person-based structure. Consists of skill and competencies, look at the person. Then both collect, summarize work content information. We have determined what the value. Then assess relative value. And translate into structure. In this slide, explain why we have to perform job analysis. Job analysis potentially aids every HR function. A critical usage of job analysis and compensation. For example, establishes similarities and difference in the work content of the job. And helps establish internal fair and aligned job structure.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Inai. In this slide it's talk about internal job structure. First, internal work relationship within our organization. Followed by job analysis. Next, job description. Then, job evaluation. Lastly, job structure. Next, we move to job analysis terminology. Task collect formation on specific task of behavior. Example, they conduct interview through applicants to fill the position. Next, a group of tasks performed by one person makes up a position. Example, what we called recruiter or trainer. The next one is identical position, make a job and broadly similar job combine into job family. Example, human resource. Next, we tackle about conventional job analysis, which is developed by U.S. government. First, procedure conventional job analysis, it includes, develop preliminary information, followed by interviewed job holder and supervisor, then use the information to create and verify job description. This is Fiona Amadia. Next is about what information should be collected. There are three. Which is job data, identification, it includes job titles, number of people who hold the job. Followed by job data, content, elemental task or unit work. Last, employee data, position analysis questionnaire. Next slide we tackled about how information should be collected. Information should be collected through questionnaire and interview. The advantages of this is employee involvement, increase the understanding of the process. And the disadvantages of this, open to bias and favoritism and cost and time consuming. Next is quantitative method, the advantages of this, practical and most effective. While the disadvantages, important job aspect may be resulting in faulty job description. Next, who collect the information? Of course, HR generalist and supervisor, also someone familiar with the organization and its job. Next, who provide the information? And which is principal sources? Job holder, and supervisor. And also subordinate and employee. Next is job description, summarize the data. So how to summarize the data? Firstly, use generic job description. To avoid starting from scratch or to cross-check externally. Second, describing managerial professional, often more detail on the nature of job, and lastly verify the description. Of course, in order to ensure it is accurate, complete and not need clarification. Next is job analysis and globalization. Judging job analysis, reliability in job analysis is necessary but not sufficient condition for validity. Firstly, The data and process must be acceptable to job holder and manager. And the job information must be current. There are 5. Which is reliability. Measure the consistency of result. Validity. Examines the convergence of results among sources of data and methods. Next, acceptability. Data and process must be acceptable currency. It mentioned information must be up to date. And lastly, usefulness. Practically of the information collected. That's all. Again, this is Ruby Dela Cruz, Cheryl Tanai and Fiona Amadia. Chapter 4 Reporters. Thank you for watching.